There is a reason why your journey has taken longer, been more challenging. It's because you signed up in this lifetime to develop your spiritual mastery. That being mastering what you are here on earth to do in this lifetime. So Spirit, in this very moment, is pointing out at this time in your life, this is not a time to sit and wait. But in this journey, in these things, in these symptoms that you may be experiencing, the extreme fatigue, the ringing in your ears, the headaches, are all because you are moving and transmuting energy like the powerful master that you are on this journey, and what I call Earth School. And as I always say, I don't believe in coincidences, and if you are here, it is by divine appointment. So you are not here to diminish yourself. You are not here to stop the work within you and for others. Because if you are here, it is for a purpose. You are here for a purpose. And welcome in if you're new, by the way. My name is Melinda. Thank you so much for being here. And we, by the way, are most likely soul family in this lifetime on the Earth School now. And as we activate our divine gifts, as we remember why we are here and align to that purpose more fully, also Spirit is pointing out right now that it is so frustrating at times. At times, you may feel like you truly want to give up. Like you just don't want to be here because you get so tired. You get so frustrated. This 9 to 5 world is not what we were meant to put ourselves on this earth to do. So I just want to point out, and Spirit is really coming through in this moment right now to tell you that you are exactly where you are meant to be. And Spirit is bringing up this high level also of anxiety right now that is amongst a lot of you. And if you are experiencing these symptoms like headaches, ringing in the ears, maybe you experience extreme fatigue, Spirit is saying this is your initiation. And while that sounds like it's a punishment, this includes things like feeling like you are wide awake at 3 or 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, or at this point, you may be feeling totally exhausted. Or, like I said, you could feel like an electrical circuit had just been plugged into you. Just literally plugged into your body. So you go from extreme high energetic states to extreme low states where you just feel like you can't get out of bed. But really, it's gotten so intense the past 6 to 8 months. Write in the comments, let me know if you're experiencing all of these extreme ascension symptoms. Because it's in these lower places, this place where you're at, in these times where you feel low energy or your ears ringing or you just don't know what's going on. This is the place where the voice of your higher self will show you your path, will show you the next steps in your journey. Because Spirit is truly saying that if you are watching me right now, to step fully into the knowing that every time we go into one of those periods of stagnation, of frustration, we feel like we are a mess. And where maybe you may not be taking action, where you can feel these emotions in those phases, is where you are releasing those old patterns and that stuck energy in order to fully fulfill your purpose. You see, it's in those times where you may be experiencing those symptoms, but Spirit is saying in those moments, really listen, because that's when you're going to be getting those divine guidance. So Spirit is pointing out 3 points of significance right now in your life right now that will help you get to your next destination. So when you encounter this energy, just know that it's not about fixing what's going on. It's just about truly noticing it, like you were looking back at yourself, right? You're being present. You're being totally in the moment. You're not being in the past. You're not being in the future. You're being in the moment, which allows you then to move forward, not try, right? If you are in that try energy, and you take action in that try energy, that's going to keep you stuck in the muck, right? So Spirit is saying that if you're in that energy of, I've got to get it done, I got to get it done, right? That's going to keep you stuck. Rather than if you go within, if you take the time when you're experiencing those ascension symptoms to surrender in the moment. Surrender. And Spirit is really pointing out and bringing up to me the time in which I did ayahuasca, because it's in that time of surrender that you surrender to Mother Gaia, that you let go of everything, and that you are witnessing what Spirit is truly showing you. And that's how similar this is. So that when you're going through these ascension symptoms, it may feel like an extreme, right? Where ayahuasca was an extreme example of that, because when you do ayahuasca, and I need to do another video on that, it's really like Mother Gaia is showing you yourself, your journey. And so in these times where you were going within, where you were experiencing these powerful symptoms, Spirit is truly asking you to be in a mode of observing, to be in the now moment, to look down at yourself and to love yourself, which is truly point number 2. Because if you're going to be in this moment in time, you're here as a leader on this earth. You are ascending higher. You are the spiritual master, right? This is unconditional love for yourself. Spirit is truly asking you to start looking at yourself with this unconditional self-love for you and for others. Because as a spiritual leader, it's really important that we look out at ourselves and others around us with this high level of unconditional love. So truly to accept yourself fully, wholly. And this may mean when you take time for yourself, that you take an afternoon on the couch with your favorite blanket. This may mean in those moments where you just feel stuck, that you go outside and garden. That's a form of meditation, by the way. This may mean that you go for a walk in nature. Surround yourself with beautiful trees and birds of nature. Ground your energy. However you want to experience that, truly ground your energy as you are going through all that. Because that's when you're going to hear those messages. That's when you're going to get those powerful downloads. And remember to love yourself unconditionally, without judgment. Without you saying you don't like yourself, right? This is the moment where you truly love everything about you. And lastly, this is about your sacred transformation. So lastly, when you are in this space, the third tip, the third thing that Spirit really is bringing up is when you are in this space, to call on your guides. And most likely, you will be having a multitude of more guides come forward. So that may be another reason why you may be hearing things, experiencing things, because in the last 6 months, we have gone through a massive transformation where a lot of us are truly coming on board. And so in this time, it's truly important that you call upon the angels and your guides to be there for you in this journey. So I have a prayer that I want to share with you. It's to call in my angelic team, my divine guides, and I want to share that with you now. If you ever find yourself in those times, in those moments where you just feel like you're frozen for a moment, or you need to take that sacred pause, or you're frustrated. So saying this with your hands on your heart and your eyes closed so you can truly connect in, or if you want to write this down, whatever truly resonates with your energy. I call now on my angelic team, the divine guides and the radiant beings to totally surround me with radiant beings all around of the highest frequency, those who love me unconditionally, walking with me in light. Surround me now. Support me through this sacred season of transformation. I welcome your love as I release all the heaviness, all the stagnant energy, and anything not aligned with my highest truth. Let this gentle unraveling, a return to wholeness, a remembrance of who I truly am happen. And in this moment, I release all that no longer serves me. And if you are feeling the shift in your body, in your emotions, even if this doesn't make any sense to you at all, just pause. Just take a moment for yourself and place your hand on your heart and just say simple words. Connect in. I now invite divine support, fully aligned with my soul's path for the highest good of all. You see, this is the time where you connect in with Spirit. This is the time where you hear those divine messages. And so it is, and so it begins. And if you are ready to create, launch, step into the blueprint of your spiritual business wholeheartedly, passionately, mind, body, and soul, then join me live on June 21st for my masterclass, The Spiritual CEO. Are you ready to launch your spiritual business? Make more money, 2x it, 5x it, 10x your business. This is for spiritual coaches, for healers who are really ready to launch their own business. In this masterclass, I'll be teaching you the exact secrets my shamans, my healers, my coaches taught me. It's in this portal where you will truly be stepping into your success. This is your opportunity to take your mission to a higher level. This is the Ascension Business Code Masterclass, specifically tailored to your divine journey ahead. The information is below. Mark your calendar. Get ready. I will see you June 21st, 11 a.m. Central.